Alrighty. This thing on. So, back in Kyber, up against Soul's Blood. He's got only 6 GLs at 11 million GP, which is, I mean, it's not bad, but, like, it's not particularly good. Only Relic 5 Darthbane. But got some, like, got like 10 SME. It's got Pirate King Hondo. Only Relic 5 Starkiller, kind of weird. Got all 3 GL capital ships. Couple Datacrons. Not super worried. Defense is going to be a weird one. Bounty Hunters I can take out with Sith Empire, so I'm not too worried there. Sith Empire of his own, or their own. Pirates, Rogue One. Rogue One's going to be kind of straightforward, but not really. I don't really know what I'm going to do on Pirates either. Just because I don't get to run into them very often, and I don't know what beats them easily and what doesn't, and what I'll have left over, etc. Great Mothers, DTMG is going to be easy. Great Mothers, I'm really not sure what I'm going to be using. I was thinking of using Jabba, but then I realized that I forgot to take Jabba off of defense from last season. So I'm one team down effectively, which is quite frustrating. Queen Amidala should be straightforward enough. Pirate King Hondo I am worried about, especially with those high relics, and support Kron, but I'm somewhat confident that the Stranger can take it out. So yeah, it's going to be a weird one. But yeah, back in Kyber, which is nice. I'm in Kyber 5. I only just scraped through by the skin of my teeth. I think it was like a couple ELO points in the end, so hopefully I can get a couple wins. I'm pretty confident that I can win this one. My Maul Kron wasn't ready for this GAC. Also, it looks like the artifacts on my OBS are a lot bigger. Like the shadow is like picking up weirdly, so sorry about that. I don't really know how to fix it. It could just be the size of my like window though. Maybe if I... No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't show up on your end. Anyway, this isn't really working too well. I really want to take out Silvo here because he does all these turn meter shenanigans and he's kind of annoying. Took out him pretty quick though, and he can't get revived because of Maul. So, I'm feeling pretty good now. Although, Vayne is really annoying. So I fracture Vayne, hoping that I can insta-kill him. But I couldn't. So, I'm not really sure why that is the case. Oh, right, no, I remember why. It's because Maul got absolutely obliterated here by Smee. And that gets rid of the... That's one of the clauses for losing Fracture. So, goodbye Fracture. Maul doesn't have hatred anymore. So, I'm kind of worried that Smee's just going to, like, start one-shotting everyone. Although the assists came in there, which was good. And then I get my ultimate here with Starkiller. And get rid of Smee. Everyone's healed up. And Pirate King Hondo gets absolutely dumpstered. So I lost one banner in the end, and I'm actually really happy with that. That's a really tough team that I could have used Slicker, but it would have been sketchy, so... then... Another easy one, Night Sisters. This Queen Amidala does have the support Kron, which I thought wouldn't cause too much of an issue. She also doesn't have Omicrons, so I'm like really confident here that I should just be able to fly through this. Take out Poby-Wan really quickly. Unfortunately, he gets the Foresight, but he doesn't immediately die, which is kind of weird. And but it's fine. Like, I'm not really too worried just yet. Although he didn't take much damage there, and that really wigged me out. Luckily he's still not dealing much damage, but Morgan is losing health suddenly. Was really hoping that would deal more damage too, but it just didn't. So I'm really not sure what's going on here. Really worried Spirit's just about to explode. Luckily she doesn't. Again, 48k damage. I think it was 48k. From Great Mothers here, or was it just 4,000? No, it was 48,000 damage, and he just ate it. And it's Armor Pen Cron. Like, there is the bulky level 3, but like, there's nothing really here that says. I mean, obviously it's Barris, right? Like, obviously Barris is the reason that everyone's not dead. But at the time I wasn't thinking about it. I thought I should just be able to one-shot, but they took out my Morgan, and even with max health down, I'm like, that did nothing. Like, my damage is just not there, and I have a Relic Delta advantage, but like, I just can't touch her. I can't touch any of them. So here I'm starting to get worried, because I just don't. I'm not able to kill Quad May. She's really just tanking it out, and I'm not sure. Like, obviously it's because of Barris, and maybe I should have gone for Barris before Queen Amidala, but I just didn't think that Barris would be so much of a difficulty here. Really worried that Great Mother's about to explode here, but that did 19k, that did nothing, and Quad May's fine. Anyway, Great Mothers gets hit there, but no crit, so I don't get the stealth and lose Great Mothers. So at this point, I'm really just hoping I can take out Queen Amidala as like a spiteful little kill, But it's just not happening. I think the combination of the Bulk Cron and Barris, like the Bulk level 3 and Barris, just meant that I couldn't get through this team, which really disappointed me. Really, really disappointed me, because then I'm down another team, because I already couldn't use fucking Jabba because I forgot to take him off. And then I've dropped one here. I submit because Pow's gone, and that's really good. It means I can Bane it, worst comes to worst. But then what do I do here? Because I kind of want to use Slicker on. Like, I kind of want to use. I want to use Slicker on Malchus. Sorry, I'm quite tired. My girlfriend's been very sick, and we haven't been sleeping super well. We've also got a new cat, a second one. I'll talk about that in some of the more boring battles. Anyway, so yeah, I kind of want to use Slicker on Malgus. So I'm really not sure how I'm going to go about this. So then my next, because with that high relics, I don't really trust my JML. So then my next thought is, well, can I use my JML here instead? I could use Slicker. I could maybe use Queen Amidala, but I'm not super confident. I could maybe use Malgus, but I kind of need to use Malgus against the Bounty Hunter Cron. So I think I end up going with JML. Yeah, here we go. Anyway, yeah, we've got a new cat, which is very. She's an angel. She's not. She's an absolute terror. But I have been very proud of our other cat. Louis, as he has been really good with her. She was quite timid, even though she has been living with other cats. She's 4 months old. She's been living with other cats. She has two siblings, but she was really scared around him, and I guess he is a lot bigger than the other cats she's been living with. Um, anyway, here, dooming Luke was really scary. Luke immediately used Savior there, which was also really scary, but Savior gave him his turn, which meant he could get his mass stun out, his AoE stun, and at that point I can just kind of loop turn meter with the granted special. And now that Great Mothers and Morgan are out, I kind of just win. I deal 1 billion damage with the granted special here. Like, just take a look at that. I kind of want to heal up Mace when I'm looking back on this. I don't know why I didn't try and pass to Hoda to heal up Mace, but I guess I'm just stupid. Rogue One's a really easy counter. Really easy counter to DTMG, mainly because Spark of Rebellion says that Empire enemies killed with while your allies have Spark of Rebellion can't be revived. So it just makes DTMG kind of a walk in the park, especially because he's not immune to protection disruption. So when you hit ult, you kind of just win. Took out Moff Gideon first because he's kind of annoying. Anyway, yeah, so we've got new cat. She's been very sweet, very cuddly, whereas our other cat's not super cuddly. He's a bit more independent. But she's been cuddling up to us at night, and yeah, she's been really sweet. It's been nice having a friend for our cat too, for Louis, because he is very playful and is a lot happier with other animals in the house. Here I'm just showing that Empire enemies defeated by this character can't be revived to my friends, because he was like, what? He used the revive and it didn't revive. There you go. Yeah, it's really, really handy. Anyway, yeah, so she's been lovely. She's settled in quite well. Louis was very, very sweet with her, very patient, made sure that she didn't feel unsafe or anything. Yeah, I'm really proud of Louis for being so patient. Here I got some critical hits so I can hit my ult, and the Relic Delta just means everyone disappears. Dark Trooper doesn't heal in between stacks, so because of heal immunity, so I kind of just win. Don't really know who I'm going to use here. I could have used Empire, maybe, but I don't really trust it, so I just went with Bane, who's the easiest option. I went to get my Sith Empire Trooper, and realised I'd put him on defense with my Traya team for some reason. So, Darth Maul it is. Hoping that he doesn't just immediately get blown up, because I don't think he's even modded. That's okay. Really easy battle. No banners lost either, which is weird. I don't think, anyway. Well, technically I lost banners, but it ended up evening out, minus the drop, obviously. I don't really know what I'm going to do here, though. I've got Phoenix against Gungans. Maul, I can probably use, like, Empire or something. Apparently Malgus can solo this, but I didn't really trust it. Maybe next time I will, just for shits and gigs, but I am pretty on the fence about it. I thought this was the safest option, because really don't want to drop again. I want to come in swinging back into Kyber. I really want to stay in Kyber this season for 3v3. Although 3v3 does suck. but, you know, makes me feel better about my own skill. And the crystals are always nice, so that's definitely another benefit. Zam's getting taken out first, in my opinion. I'd like to take her out first just because she does a lot of damage with her. I didn't notice that he didn't have shock, that's my bad. She does a lot of damage with the Cron. So does Boba, actually. So Boba, I actually went, hang on, maybe I should go for Boba first. But especially while he's this low. But Zam also is really annoying. She has a revive too. So I think she's definitely up there in the priority list of targets. Do a cheeky little AoE into an AoE Fear and then take out Boba. Because Boba has the most front-loaded damage, whereas Zam is really annoying with the detonators. Not that the detonators are going to be an issue with Malgus and Malik, but regardless, it's just saved banners. Take out Zam there. Dengar's the next one that makes use of the Crons, so decided to go for him. Noticed he had shock, so I used the AoE lightning thing first special on Sadstiller, and then take out Fennec pretty easily. So max banners, which is nice. I don't really know if I would have trusted it as a Malgus solo, but again, maybe next time, maybe I use a pretty hefty Cron, something with max health maybe, and make something happen. Now I'm really torn. I've got two GLs, well, two GL tier teams. Slicker will dumpster this. I'm not really too worried. The banners might not be the best, is my only like mild concern, but I just want a full clear and just show myself, hey, I could do that. Bastilish Unfallen, wanted to get rid of her because her debuffs are really annoying. Luckily, Slicker's immune to fear, apparently. Get some AoEs going. Get some AoE damage out with the lightning too. Unfortunately, that didn't do much, which was a bit strange. But I've got lots of damage on my poke. So there goes Revan. There goes Marauder. There goes Malik. Everyone's falling over, and honestly, the banners aren't bad. Banners aren't bad. 63. It could have been a lot worse. Someone could have just like Hux could immediately just have gone blown up. I have all the Inquisitors minus GI and Reaver, so they're not really going to do much here. I did the Green Inquisitor event as well. I also did the Leviathan event. Leviathan's on defense for this. I was going to record the Leviathan event, but I didn't end up doing it because... where did my Barris go? The fuck? Oh, it's Stranger, right. I didn't end up recording it because... I don't remember. Something came up. And it meant I couldn't be on my computer that evening. And the morning after I had work, and I couldn't do it at work. I think I had work, or I had uni, maybe. Might have had uni. When was it? The 20th was a Friday. Yeah, I had work. Anyway. So, yeah. But I've got Leviathan. It was a really easy event. The challenge tier took me... Or tier 4, I think, took me maybe 3 attempts. Everything else I just did first try. Like, it was a pretty easy one, all things considered. But not really complaining. This was a really easy battle. I didn't feel like I needed to commentate it. Queen Amidala is just really strong, and base pirates without Maz are just kind of fine. Like, they're good, but they're not conquest team good. Didn't really know what would win here, so I decided to go for, like, I wanted to do Empire, but I had a feeling Empire would lose, so I ended up going with CLS, using my preset to make sure the tunes are in the right order. You want Chupio before Chewbacca, so Chupio spreads his stats to CLS and the crew first, and before Chewbacca does his guard. So then C3PO ends up having higher overall survivability than CLS, so then CLS gets guarded. It's weird how the tune order like matters like that. Yeah, because then CLS gets guarded. Sweet. Here I just want to get rid of Radis really quickly. Anyway, yeah, Leviathan, I then just go after Jin for no revive, and then everyone else is easy. Leviathan, I really have mixed opinions about, because like it's a really good fleet, but it doesn't do anything. Like, it's just kind of boring and doesn't feel very strong, and then it just wins. Like, you kind of just playing ships, you're just shooting, and then no one is really dying, and then you land a lot of debuffs, and then suddenly, like, one person dies, and then suddenly you have your enemy's ship, but you can only really just, like, ping them with a couple of kind of, like, average abilities. And so you've still got to just win anyway. Whereas, like, Profundity, enemy capital ship is gone, and they're all taking 35% of their max health per turn. Executor just has a lot of firepower on the board with punishing one, and can also get back around to its ult and start blowing up your enemies. So, I don't know. Leviathan's kind of meh. CLS order's wrong here, but I don't think it matters. I was thinking I might be able to do some shenanigans with Scoundrels to beat CLS, because I have to use Phoenix here against Gungans. And then I'm going to use Empire up the top, and I don't really know who to use. I don't really have any other good teams, which is annoying. Something about the support cron means I always get a gazillion stacks of expose at the start of the battle. Hera almost gets taken out, which is really scary. But it doesn't actually lead to anything, and so then I can start getting some cleansing action going, and going after the shield generator. Shield generator down, they get some turn meter, but my Rex is too fast, and I start turn meter looping them. The stuns definitely help too. Boomadir is about to... Sorry about that. Excuse me. Hopefully not much of my burping and yawning is coming through. My yawning definitely is, what am I saying? I've got a mouth ulcer at the moment. It's really annoying me. It's just like the front of my mouth against my like they're not my canine. Are they my canines? Like pointy teeth, they're like vampire-y teeth. It's just near there. It's really pissing me off recently. But yeah, Phoenix beats this pretty pretty easily. Without support cron, it might actually even be better. But the nice thing about support cron is the like constant dispelling of taunt. So I'm kind of on the fence about it. This is a really bad Maul team. Maul doesn't like light side Mandalorians. He's a lot better with Gar Saxon and Imperial. Fucking whatever it's called, Super Commando. Yeah, I think that's the one. Trying out Darth Vader Duel's End, giving him a go. Why not? I don't think any of the Inquisitors are going to do me much good. So here I was just hoping that I'd be faster, and I was. So then I get out some staggers and start going nuts. Another thing is I've done the Green Inquisitor event, which is I mean, look, it it was not great. It wasn't the worst, but I have like pretty good mods compared to like most accounts that would be doing it at this point in time. So, I wasn't actually going to be, it wasn't going to be that much of an issue, I didn't think. Yeah, Vader Jewels and throwing hands. Good stuff. Minus 2 banners though. Um, so yeah, the Ahsoka tier took a while. Took maybe like 20, 30 minutes. The Maul tier took maybe 3 or 4 attempts, or maybe 5 or 6 attempts, but not that many. The Obi-Wan tier at the back end took maybe 3 attempts. I don't know why I didn't try. I did try smugglers, didn't I? Or scoundrels. Or did I do bounty hunters instead? No. I tried Qui-Gon, I see. Anyway, I yeah, got through it. I'll upload my attempts of it. And the mods I use, etc. Probably sometime this week when I can get around to it. Got a bunch of shit I've got to do for uni that I'm kind of procrastinating. So I got to do those first. Problem here is there's just this relic delta's really throwing me off. And that's my fault. I need to like get these guys at least like relic 3, but I just haven't got around to it yet. Luckily Qui-Gon Omi's really carrying me here. Allies can't be defeated while Qui-Gon's active, which is quite strong. Kind of forces them to sacrifice Qui-Gon, so I get a big turn. And yeah, my hope was that I would be able to at least kill Chewbacca, or like AoE and kill a couple of them with Anakin. Although my Anakin's mods aren't very good, and yeah, I don't know. I think they could be better, but that did not that much damage. Really wanted to get another turn to try and get at Chewbacca, but didn't happen. And from here, I'm like, whoa, Wampa's not doing anything. No one else is doing anything, and I don't know why I didn't try like scoundrels, because I feel like Nest might have done something, but I also think that the relic delta of like a relic delta of 4 is just gonna mean she's gonna get absolutely chewed up and thrown away. Like, yeah, Luke, Han, and Chupio all have such a significant relic delta on Edfi's Nest that it's not really going to do much. This isn't even worth showing, honestly. I tried Jawas and yeah, didn't work. Anyway, on to ships. Means I just couldn't clear CLS, which I was a little bit worried that that would come to bite me in the ass, but I've still got Leia, I've still got Jabba, so I'm somewhat confident that they can't clear, although we will go back and look at their account later, and they've still got Leia, Seabane, Lord Vader clones, and Jabba, I think. No, can't have Jabba. Someone else that can, like, beat me. So, that can beat my Leia if they play it right. So, a little bit annoyed that I can't clear that, but it's kind of my own fault. I misplayed a couple times and it's going to throw me off. Sunfac I just didn't want... I stunned there because I didn't want Sunfac to stun one of my guys, and I got a nice dodge there, which is pretty handy. Turn meter pull didn't work against Hyena Bomber. Really annoying that I didn't dodge that either, because those 3 buzz droids are really gonna start hurting me. Dispel the crit hit immunity, and it didn't actually matter in the end. He just got it straight back. Vader got effectively marked by their Geo Soldier coming in, which is annoying. But then I used the basic here to call my TIE Defender out to beat Hyena Bomber, so that worked out okay. Now I just need some good dodges, and I didn't get any. I got 2 dodges, and my capital ship was about to take a turn, but didn't matter. And now I've dropped on ships, so hopefully I can clean something up. Luckily this Chimera is really easy. They have done everything in a really weird way. Like you don't want TIE Defender or Interceptor starting in the main slots. So this should be really easy as long as they don't get too many dodges. I should just be able to come in and going to take out Bomber first, just in case, because if Bomber gets a turn, that would be really frustrating. No assists is pretty detrimental here. I'm just basicking because it gives me some good good damage. The AoE is fine, but I really just want to take out Bomber, and that went out okay. Here I save my AoE for when B-Wing takes a turn, just to take out TIE Defender, who's on 1 HP, and take her out. So all good things must come to an end for that one. And the good things were the fact that they had set a really shit defense. Profundity, I'm not too worried here. I should just be able to 3-man it. They do have pretty high relics here, which is a bit scary, but I'm actually not very stressed at all. I can very consistently beat Negotiator with just the core 3, especially if I get some good RNG here. With the assists, cheeky little assist there, and then really want to get Anakin under stealth here, but I don't. Luckily, Negotiator uses the heal move, which is good, because Anakin hadn't lost his thing. And I really want to get Anakin in stealth again, as I said, but that was going to be way overkill, and I didn't want to way overkill, so I used my first special Outrider on the Marauder just before, then put Anakin into stealth and mark him with my capital ship. So now I can avoid the taunt and just go straight after him. He does have the counterattacks, which is annoying, but he doesn't have any capital ship support, no healing, so there he goes. I'm about to lose Y-Wing, which sucks, but that's okay. I'm just about to hit ult. I'm really hoping that maybe I'll live, but I don't. If I'd lived one more turn, I would have got ult off. I would have got my Outrider heal off with its granted special, but that's okay. I get the ship out now. 2v4 is kind of rough, especially because Marauder has its Plan 99 thing, or whatever the Hunter helmet thing is called. I know it makes it assist on itself from memory. Here I should have used the basic. I should have hit someone else with the basic, but it didn't really matter. Because then I could have passed back over to Outrider and done multiple hits on Marauder, that's what it's called. Sorry, I'm so tired. Which might have actually taken it out. But this wasn't an issue. I did lose some banners here. I wasn't recovering protection on Outrider, which is really weird. I'm not sure what the cause of that was. But then I can come over here and probably just use random pirates to clean up this. My pirates, not pirates, bounty hunters. My bounty hunters have had a little bit of a facelift. as I Dengar is now Relic 5, as I used a token on him a while ago. So my punishing one has some decent stats now, meaning that I can actually actually use it. Here I just want to take out the Vulture Droid like really as quick as possible because the yeah, now the two Vulture Droids on the field, when all other allies die, they die. So it means that if I take out a soldier here, then I can get the win. But then Ebon Hawk comes in, and Ebon Hawk is beating the shit out of me. So bring in Slave 1. Just try and take out Ebon Hawk as fast as possible. God, I'm so tired. Maybe I'll go make myself a coffee after this. But then I lose my Slave 1, so that's really unnecessarily lost banners, which hurt a bit, but that's okay. Pass some turn meter to my team, and was hoping to call in an assist there, and I couldn't. 3 Vulture Droids now, really hoping they're not going to start throwing their debuffs around, their Buzz Droids, but I end up taking out Ebon Hawk and don't have to worry. So, decent banners for a dropped battle. 50 is fine. I ended up with 1536. And I'm really hoping that he can't beat my Leia here. So I'm just going out and I'm taking a look and seeing what they have. But they, this is the next day, they didn't end up attacking, which was a bit disappointing. Well, they might have gone, might have tried. No, didn't even try. So, yeah, don't mind the shit defenses on top wall. So there's a free win. Can't really complain. I'm now in Kyber 4. I got boosted up. And I'm probably about to go and record this one with my mate. So, yeah, good first match back. Really easy. Got to sink my teeth into a couple of teams. And got to take out my first Pirate King Hondo, which is quite fun. So so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.